Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp. We're going to do another art before breakfast. I think we'll have some fun today. We'll get messy, have some fun. Right here on this messy desk, I've got a brayer, but I've got another one if I need it. Just going to get my brayer out. We're going to take some ugly scrapbooking papers. I got tons of this. I've got this, that's the alphabet. I've got some little animals with the alphabet, old kid paper. And I've got all kinds of other paper back here. So, you buy a pad of paper and, you use what you like out of it. And then there's some left over that's just ugly paper. Ugly, you don't like it, you don't want to use it. And so what are you going to do with it? You paid for it. Well, why not make it over into something that you do like? And I'm looking for a couple more examples here. Actually, let's look at, let's see, do we have anybody in here? Hi, Cheryl. We're going to take ugly paper. This is actually paper doilies, and some of these I just like this. I'm just not a real fan of these, and so I thought, well, maybe we could, put paints and stencils and mark making, and then punch out the stencils because these are punch outs, and then you'll have. Hang on one second here. Let me pull up my YouTube. There we go. And then we can punch out these paper doilies and use them. So I'm going to take this. I've had this forever. And I have used some of them in the past. Hi, Pam. Hi, Susan. All right. I was thinking of you this morning, Susan, because I am just obsessed with fussy cutting out of magazines and books. I have a mushroom book coming today. I'm literally obsessed with it. And I have so many fussy cuts. And so I think what I'm going to do, and anybody else who works with magazines can let me know, but I think what I'm going to do, hey, Nadia, is package up a little pile of my cutouts and send them as a little freebie to you. See what you can do with them. Because I have so many, I'll never use them all. But like I got up this morning, I was up early and I was like, okay, I'm going to do some cutouts. And so I sat and cut out a bunch of things from magazines. So I'm going to send you a bunch. At the cabin. Okay. Sounds like a relaxing time, Pam. You're welcome. It's always fun to get stuff from other people, and see what they got. But I've got some really, really unique cutouts. And so, anyway, I'm going to send you some. Let me show you before we get started. Let me show you some of the stuff that I've done just recently. Okay, I've got this little girl that I cut out. Isn't she adorable? I've got this little girl. I didn't fussy cut her because I didn't know if I'd want her with the, the background or just her, but I've got that little girl. This I'm keeping because I want to do something with it. I don't know what yet, but I got that. And then I've got this one that I thought would be, a fun background. And I've got this lady at the beach with her knit or crochet or whatever outfit at the beach. Got her with the cardinals. I've got, this is so cool. This is just pieces that are on black background. And I want to cut out the individual pieces and then, put them down like they are here. I love that image. Oh, look at this. I've got Grandpa and Grandma sitting on a hay bale. And I didn't, they could be cut away from the hay bale, but I got Grandpa and Grandma. And then I've got these, which I really loved. They're yarns, but I thought those could be a fun background. And then this was all stuff I cut out upstairs and then brought down. Look at that. Wouldn't that be a fun, put somebody sitting in there, somebody swimming in the pool, or a dog out here on the deck? I don't know. I just thought that'd be fun. And then I got this. I haven't fussy cut it yet, but this will be a fun little fussy cut. I've got a car. I've got her in her bathrobe, and I haven't fussy cut her yet, but I thought she would be fun. Got a truck. I love this one. What a fun background to add things into. Isn't that pretty? I've got this one that is icicles, like snowflakes. And I love this one too, the cabin in the mountains. And then look at this wreath. Isn't this fun? Oh, and the back has, I guess this is why I didn't fussy cut it yet, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. Come Easter, you could cut out these little bunnies and cut out all this individually and put them into this little picture here. Or you could put the little bunnies and chicks. Hey, Nydia. Hey, Marty. Wouldn't that be fun to cut out all these little, and you could cut the tulips out and put, I don't know, you could do all sorts of fun things with that. And I thought she was fun. I do need to finish cutting her out. She's fun. Oh, and look at this. It's a pretzel and cheese. And these look, I don't know what these are, but this is a Lunchables thing. But how fun is that? Cut out that and use it. I got this lady riding her bike in the moss-grown trees. I thought this one was fun. I thought this would be fun to replace with some kind of an animal, like zip lining towards him, sleeping in the hammock. This is a Norman Rockwell. Be fun to alter that. We've got her standing at the bar, and could put another, cut out her head and put something else up there. I don't know. Same with that one. Now there are words on here, so you either have to like fussy cut around or put something over it. And there's another one. I don't know why I kept this one, because I cut out what I wanted. And I can't keep everything. So this is makeup. I thought maybe this would be fun as a, pile of makeup bottles. Hey, Jacqueline. If you need to remove me as a mod. Oh, I don't care. I don't care if everybody's a mod. think we put you in as a mod to let you put your links in there. And look at this. Isn't this fun? You could put something else in his hand. Do some fun stuff there and there. Oh, there's a blue popsicle, bunch of blue stuff. The Spiegel catalog. I had this for a while. I love this one. Look at that. And then just some more plain ones. I really, really, really love this one. And then cut out this and put above it. Or cut this stuff out. We Are One. I love this. That one I probably won't give away, but look at the horses on the beach. This is another fun one. Blue popsicles. Look at the M&Ms. And I love this one, her walking her iguanas. Could change her head out and put some sort of an animal up there walking the other animals. Just lots of fun stuff that I have. That's it in that bag, but I have bags of stuff that I've cut out. So, hey, Mimi, thank you for the song. Mimi left me a voice message and she sang happy birthday to me. So would you enjoy some, here's another couple pieces. I like that little guy. And then I've got some more stuff up here. This bird. Isn't that cool? I need to fussy cut him. No, you didn't hurt my ears. Let's see, have I missed anybody? Pam, no, you didn't. In fact, I played your song for my husband. I said, look at what my dear friend Mimi did for me. So Susan, would you like some images? I've got other different kinds of images and image pack. Does anybody else? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'll put that in your. Oh, no worries, Marty. It's like the whole week I'll celebrate because I'm getting another birthday present in the mail today that I know about. I got one yesterday and I'm getting one today, and I'm getting another book that I can cut out, and it's just got all mushrooms in it, and that's going to arrive today. And I just so does anybody else work with magazine images that would like a little pack of images? Because I have some, I'll never use them all. I've collected stuff, Susan, for an alphabet book because that looked so much fun when you were doing it. And those big calendars that I got from like 2023 that I showed in the sale, I'm going to use one of those for my my substrate, my book. But you guys let me know if anybody else wants a pack of magazine images. You'll have a video tomorrow. Well, I'm working. I got the boxes all sorted out yesterday, but I had a video sale with the partial linens, and I haven't sorted that out yet. Hi, Angie. Or Anige. Is it Anige? Is this your first time here, my dear? I don't remember seeing you here, but welcome. If you're new here, we have a lot of fun. We're going to have some fun today. Um, it is Angie. Okay, it's spelled a little bit different on there. Okay, so let's see. Susan G and Nydia. Send an image pack. Yes, well, welcome. Oh, some of the people here know you. Yeah, I hear you. And no worries. I mean, you can go back and watch it. There's still stuff to order if you want to, but please don't feel obligated. Well, Angie, welcome to the channel. Let me tell you just a couple of things about my channel. It's very interactive. Oh, thumbs up, everybody, if you haven't. It's very interactive, so I'll call on you to help me make decisions about things. You can jump in if you like something or you have an idea. Very interactive, and everybody's set up her account and misspelled her name. You can go in and change that. But it's just very interactive. It sounds like you know some of the people here, and I only have two rules in this group. One is that we are a no drama group, so no drama here. And I saw your note. I saw the message that just came in. We're a no drama group, so we don't argue or cause drama or do any of that. That's just not allowed. And the only other rule that we have is that if I ask a question, you can't sit on the fence. You can't say, oh, I like both of them. If you're going to answer, oh, okay, you left it so people can tell, hey, that's a great, yeah, no, oh, no, you're not a fence sitter, Marty. No fence sitters allowed. If you're going to provide a comment, you have to pick one or the other. You can't say, oh, I like them both. In that case, just don't say anything because you can't be a fence sitter. You have to make a decision. Those are my only two rules, and they're fun rules. So let's get started. Fence and Nydia sitter. Oh, you're a Nydia sitter too. No, you're not a fence sitter. And hey, thanks to everybody for the birthday wishes. I had such a fun day yesterday, and we didn't do anything special. I got all the boxes emptied and sorted out. Now I have to go back through today and get like where I have to cut fabric or I have to split up things because people were going to split them. I have to go back and do all that. And I have to sort out the items from the other sale that I did. Yeah, then I made Mimi the tiebreaker. When I have 3 yeses and 3 nos, then Mimi gets to break the tie. So I still have a little bit of sorting to do, and then I will start invoicing. That will probably start tomorrow, and I'll start invoicing people. But thanks for all the birthday wishes. We went out for pizza. I don't see any of my vegan people here. Pam, I don't think you're vegan. Are you? But we went out for pizza, and this place has a deep dish pizza that is to die for. And they have a vegan cheese that costs me trouble. They have a vegan cheese that tastes like just like regular cheese, and I had never heard of it before. Yeah, I didn't think you were. I think it's Marie and then somebody else. Nydia sitter. And we had pizza and salad for dinner, nothing fancy. It was my choice to go there, and it was just ton of vegetables heaped on a pizza with some amazing cheese that I couldn't tell the difference. So that's what I did. And then I spent a good part of the afternoon just, and then phone calls from all my family members who were calling to wish me happy birthday. So it was a fun day. It was a fun day, very low key, but fun. All right, let's work on this. I'm going to put this one aside. So I've just got some ugly scrapbook papers here. And I thought we need to turn these into something that I can actually use because I've got a whole pack of this stuff. I don't know why I bought it. I don't know where I bought it. And it's a 12 by 12. So I thought we would, whoops, I guess I hit my camera here. I thought we could put some paint, some ink, some stamping, some stenciling, maybe some paper scraps on here, and just sort of turn this into some paper, some mark making. So Marty wouldn't be Marty if she wasn't causing trouble. That's just the way that ball bounces. Let me get my brayer because I don't know where I had one out and I don't know where I put it. So let me get another one. All sorts of fun toys. Right there, you guys. Oh. Well, I thought I had one of those sea sponges. Guess I don't have it anymore. All right. I got out all sorts of fun things. I have these little brayers. That one has dots on it. That's got a chevron. There's a brayer and a little brayer. And I've got this that I can count some colors with. I've got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we can do that. In fact, let's do that to start. Let's kind of dry brush. And I grabbed a new brush. So we'll use this for our dry brush techniques with gesso. Yeah, I just don't know that I would ever really use this the way it is. I just don't know. Okay. And I've got some modeling paste. We could put some. Yeah, I have a shelf to put it on. Trying to find my gesso. There it is. I have some Liquitex gesso. All right, so let's just start playing. And let's see if we can turn this paper. Actually, I'm going to take this out from here because it's not quite big enough. And all right. Oh, there's a word I didn't use. Put that back. All right, here we go. let's just put some. Let's just put some gesso down. Yeah, there's very little left in it, so it wouldn't have been too horribly bad, but anytime you spill liquid, and I've got linens on the floor beside me and other stuff that probably wouldn't do real well with coffee all over. Well, they might be okay, but my coffee has almond milk in it, so it's not probably not something we want to stain with. Because almond milk eventually will sour, just like any other. It just takes a long time. It takes weeks. But it will eventually sour. Okay, so I'm just pushing back some colors here. All right, now I want to put some color on here too, some other acrylic paints. And, you know, it's okay if some of this color shows through. I just don't like it so in your face like it is. All right, I'm going to leave that there. How about, and this is that paint that's real sticky, but I'm still going to use some of it. I'll put it on thin so it doesn't get too sticky. Remember, this can be torn up and used for the word I'd say. Yeah, you might hear some new words. Oh, wait a minute. Where did I put that book? Where did I put that book? Oh, I gotta find it. Remember I had the little kid joke book? There it is. We were going to start each day having a joke. Yeah, kind of like a master board. Okay, this is the kid jokes. And I had said we're going to have a joke each day. How did the wind lose its job? Anybody have a clue on that one? How did the wind lose its job? All right, well, I'll tell you since nobody has the answer. The answer is he blew it. The wind, he blew it. Started to suck. No, he close. That you're on the right track, but he blew it. I love kid jokes. They're so much fun. Okay. And see, that doesn't look so bad now with all those stripes and colors underneath. And that's the whole point of this stuff, is to just make something. Hang on a sec. I've got my rinse bucket for my brushes was running dry. Put that in there. And let's dry this real quick. Yeah, this is kind of like a masterboard, but more on the mixed media front. To me, a masterboard is more like a collage, where this is more like mixed media. All right. Yeah, it started to suck in the air rather than blow it, huh? And blow it out. I like that answer too. Trying to find a way to, my little hook that I hooked this thing on, my command strip, came off the wall. I guess I put more weight on it than it was supposed to have. All right, now let me set this aside real quick. Let's put some ink on here. What color ink should we use? I could do like a peacock feathers. I could do what do you think? What color? Give me a color, you guys. Oh, Big Mama has buttons. I want to go with you on that one. Should I put a red, like a cracked pistachio on there? A blueprint sketch. We could do blue and orange. I could do a green, like a peeled paint. What do you guys think? Give me a color. What color shall we use with this? Maybe a blue. How about blueprint sketch? Oh, rusty red. Okay. We can do barn door or fire brick. They're very similar. I think the fire brick is more like a rusty, well, the barn door is too. Which one do you want? Barn door or fire brick? Fired brick. Which one, Mimi? Which one do you think? The fired brick. Okay. Let's do that. Now, let's see. What technique shall I use for putting this down? I'm going to try something like down here in the corner. Oh yeah, that works. That works. I like it. Look at that. And it's really moving because I have this acrylic paint on here. What do you think of that, Miss Mimi? Smush it. Gotta get my fingers in it. Oops, I don't want to put the ink in with the water, so we'll move the water to the ink. Okay, is that enough red, or should I put more red on somewhere here? Puddle of it up there. Is that good enough, Mimi? I know. What good's a craft if you can't get your hands dirty? More, Mimi, or is that good? I'm going to start drying it. Oh, yeah, I knew I'd be getting my hands dirty today. That's gone right through. Oh, gone right through onto the back. I love it. Right in the middle, there's this right here. There, how's that? Let's dry it and see what it looks like when it's dry. Marty's right with this. You're pointing. I can't see your point. All right, let's. And you know where I got this idea from? This was from Juju when we did that one project, and she had me, tear up the pages to collage them, and we did this kind of. And I thought, well, how much fun would this be to take an old, ugly piece of paper that we wouldn't normally use because it's so ugly. And extra. And turn it into something we like. And I'm starting to really like this. Okay, do we need any other color on here as far as inks? I've got gelatos that we could rub into here and add color. I've actually really liked that. I'm getting to really, really enjoy this. Now, I think what we should do is take paintbrush and dry it out again. I think we should put a little more white. Hi, Maritza. We're taking ugly. We're taking ugly scrapbook paper and making it pretty. Oh, this is ink on here, so of course the ink is going to run a little bit. All right. All right. How's that, folks? Get just a little bit of white in there. Now what? Do we need another color on here? Or can I move on with the next thing, which is putting some pattern on? And I think I like this. Oh, these are little hearts. This would be cute in a different color. I could put a dark blue on top of this, or I could put like a vintage photo kind of thing on top, a brown. What do you guys think? I have this little heart one, and then I also have this chevron that I can do. Let's go with the hearts, but what color? Pick a color, you guys, that would go good with this. I can put green. I can put blue. I can do a crackling, or I can do that red again with the ink, but putting it down with the brayer to make the red stand out more. I can do whatever we want to do. But somebody pick a color for me. Mimi, what do you think? What should I do next? Should I just take that same fired brick and run some hearts over it here and there? Brown, make it fall. Maybe with splatters. Okay. Let's do some. Well, we got a long way to go with this. So let's see what the vintage photo does. Ooh, that's cool. Except I put it on. The hearts are upside down. So let me do some up here, over here. Oh, I did the same thing. But we can always turn this page the other way. A patina blue. Okay, we can still put blue on here. Because these are very faint. They're sort of just in the background. May not even see them by the time we're all done. Oops. Look what I did. I got it in the... I got that in the gesso. Do you want a blue on this? Let's see. We could take this chevron one and do some blue. I like the, I've also got this purple sitting right here. I've got that, where did I put it? The sketchbook blue. I just had it out. Maybe I put it back. How about this, our blueprint sketch? What do you think? A blue? Okay. With the chevron. We won't do it everywhere, so it won't like get the whole thing, but let's take that one out. Do you want the points? Well, I guess it's going to go whichever way it's going to go. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's put, ooh, look at that. There we go. What do you think of that, Miss Mimi? There's some blue in there. All right, let's dry it. Hey, Cal. We're just taking ugly scrapbook paper and applying some mixed media. And we're just putting layers upon layers upon layers. How about if we now put some stamping? Let's do some of this stamping and I'm going to try this iced spruce just to see what it does. That's upside down. Let's and again, this is not showing up. It doesn't need to all show up really bright. A lot of this can just be background. Because we're going to do a stencil over the top of it as well. All right, there's that one. How about okay, let's see what other oh, here's a fun stencil. This is oh yeah, I like that. Look at those. Both of ours just see little peaks of what stripes? Oh, the stripes that were on the bottom? Yeah, that's the whole point, my friend. It's to give this thing a whole new look. I mean, isn't that amazing from what we started with? I don't think I need any more. Maybe right there down in the corner. I don't want to overdo it. So for those who just came in, this is what this paper looked like when we started. And look at it now. All right, let's dry it. You guys want the number stamp? Everybody loves, or not stamp, but stencil. Everybody loves that stencil. Now, I'm thinking that the blue might be a little too in your face. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this gesso. Ooh, no, I'm not. Well, I am going to on this one. And rub it in a little bit. I was going to, let's go back to the brush again, because that's just smearing it. This may smear it too, but I was thinking that blue was just a little too much in your face. There. How about that? That way it's not, smeared just a little bit, but it's toning it down a little bit too. What do you think of that? So we can still see the chevron a little bit, but I should have used a different blue. There. Do you guys like that a little better? Or did I screw it up? We're going to put stencils on here, so that'll help. And we'll do brown or maybe the brick red. Hang on. I got to go to my stencil box and get out my stencils. I don't see the one stencil that we all love. It's probably somewhere here on my desk, but I found some other things that are really cool too. Hang on, I'm looking for that one stencil. I don't see it. All right, how about this stencil? No, well, we could do that, and we could put it with the vintage photo, or I'm thinking I could do the red. Might be really pretty with stencils on here. What do you think, Mimi? Oh, hey, Gwen. So do you guys think what is it, fired brick or vintage photo on here? What do you guys think? Or both? We could do a little bit of both. Red but lightly. Okay, let me put a little bit of, yeah, the vintage photo you can hardly see, but I like it. We can put a few little, you can hardly see those. The your so-called smartphone, is it smarter than you or dumber than you? Like, I never know if mine is outsmarting me or I'm outsmarting it. Okay, here's a few of the brown, very subtle. You shake yours a lot. Okay, so there's some of the brown. Now, do we want to use a different stencil for the red? It's ever so much dumber. All right, so there's some, and you can hardly see them, but they're there. It's all that. Okay, I can use that circle one, or I've got these numbers we could put on there. I've got this sunray. I've got the burlap. This somebody made for me. This might be kind of fun in the red to put over. This is made from hot glue. We may have to do that one of these days. Make some. Should we use the hot glue stencil and just do a light red with just some little spots around. Let me find my red. I don't see a red brush. Let's use this one. I lose mine a lot. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. What do you think about that, Mimi? You see that in there? Have y'all ever made stencils out of hot glue? Okay, so let me do that, and then let me turn it over. Yeah, it doesn't leave much. A little bit up in that corner. Does it need it anywhere else? Anywhere else means? Let's do just a little bit right down here, because you know you'll cut this apart. It won't stay. I'm going to do some up in this corner too. All right. Are we good with this paper? Yeah, we'll do that as a, maybe we can do that tomorrow. What do you think about this? Does it need anything? Does it need some marks on it? Do I need to do some mark making? Like spirals and... You love it just like it is? Are we done with that one? I mean, look at how far that came along. From this to this. No spirals. Love it the way it is. It's good. Okay. Well, there we go. There's our first page. How fun is that? And can you imagine cutting out bits of this or using it for collage or yeah, I love it. I love it. Now, I wanted to do those where'd they go? I wanted to do these. Because these are all punch out flowers, and well, these are flowers. I have some that are doilies, but these are flowers. And I want to make them fun. So should we start with a layer of gesso again, or should I just go right to the paint? I've got this color paint. And I've got these paints. I've got a yellow. I've got a purple and a red. Which color should we dry brush on this? Or should we skip the dry brushing and just move to doing drips and things like that? Goosing word. Well, pick a color before you go, Marty. What color should I dry brush on this? I'm just really amazed at this. I'm really amazed at this. You could take, some lighter, like a pencil, and draw back in those chevron lines to make them stand out more. You could draw, you could outline some of that stuff. The turquoise. Okay, let's go with the turquoise. This one here is the one I guess you're talking about, or the darker one? This one's sky blue and this is ocean green. So what do you guys think? Sky blue or ocean green? So Marty, sky blue or ocean green? Which one? This is more just blue. This is like a ocean green. Okay. Okay. I happen to agree with that. So I'm just going to put that right over the top of this paint right here. That went on a little bit heavy. So I'm going to pick it up a bit. Bye, Marty. All right. Now, should I do another color on here, like a darker blue or maybe a white? Should we do a white with this? Oops. Too dark. What do you guys think? So Mimi kind of chose the last one. Somebody else step up and dark blue and white. Okay. Now the dark blue is going to have to be real faint because you don't want to. Ooh, shake this up. I think I know what I'm going to do with this one. Come on. Okay. I'm going to use the edge of the brush. And remember, these little flowers are all going to punch out of here. So, okay, so there's that. Now, let's put some white on there. Should probably dry this first so we don't smear the blue. Yes, she does, and she's a hard disciplinarian, I'll tell you what. All right. I'm gonna make a stand to put this gun in when I'm done using it because it's so hot. If it touches anything plastic, it'll uh, ruin it. You like? Now, look at, let me see if I can find one that's kind of already coming out. So, like, look at this one. When you pull those out, look at that. And it'll have some other stuff in it too, but isn't that cool? All right, let's do, I got to get that to stay in. Okay, do we want any drips on this? Ice in the back of her head. So now how many of you are going to go get your ugly papers out and try to do something with them? All right, what shall we do next? Shall we put, what shall we do next? We can put ink on. Oh, splatter. I forgot to put splatters on the last one. We can go back and do that. Okay, what color splatters do we? Well, do we want to wait and do the splatters at the very end? It slid. How about if we wait and do the splatters at the very end? Just don't let me forget. So I think next we should do either stamping or stenciling. Let me try it first. Hi, Tammy. Stamping or stenciling? What's next, you guys? Stamping. Okay. Let me find. I've got this one, and I'm going to pull this off of the, because I don't like that it stamps the whole thing. I like that it's a bigger text, but I want it off of the, okay, I had stamping first, and then we'll do stenciling after that. How's that? What color? I'm thinking like a crushed olive, maybe, because we do have some green in the back of this. Oh, wow. There's the foam. There we go. Here we go. I like this much better off of the block, and the stamping is faint. It's kind of green on green a little bit. But when you get the individual flowers punched out, trying to make sure that all the flowers have a little bit of stamping on them. How do you stamp? If you want it all, well, if it's on a block, you just have to put ink over the whole. You just have to keep, getting a lot of ink on it, and then just stamp it down. If you want a whole big image, it's better to do it on a block or a stamping tool. And I have this block, so I could glue back down that this part, the foam, and then if I wanted to do the big stamp, I could put some, temporary removable or movable tape on it maybe, or something, and then just put this back down on it, and then I could stamp the whole thing. Oh, then take anything hard. Like sometimes on small ones, if I can't find a block, I'll take, like this and glue it on and then stamp it. Just take something big, like if you have an old CD case or anything like this, and just put some glue stick on it and put that on there. Now, if you do that, this is going to push down a lot because it's a box. So what I do is open it up, and then I'll lay it down, and then just rub over this. Now, the other thing you can do is you can just lay it down flat, put all the ink over it, the whole thing, turn it over if you just have this part, and just lay it down. Use a brayer, rub a brayer over it, or your hand, and just get it, just do the whole thing. So there's a few ways that I think you can do that. I like just the bits of stamping. Yeah, anything you can put it on. If you have a box, if you have even just a piece of wood laying around, there's lots of things I think you can use. You just have to, like this one would be better. This is an old card box because this is heavier. I mean, this is firmer. And you could, put it on this and then just, okay, how about a little bit more stamping? Let me find another stamp that we can use. How about, How about this one that has leaves on it, and we'll use a different color, like maybe vintage photo, or this is where I think that blueprint sketch would be really nice. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Tammy, mom is still struggling with fibromyalgia. She knows God has her here for a reason. Robert's mom's in the hospital. Oh my gosh. Yes. Prayers for you, Tammy. That just, Lou and I were talking about that the other day, that we are very fortunate that our health is pretty good for our age, but that truly and honestly, you get to that age where anything could happen on any day. And I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. Life sometimes really sucks. All right, I'm putting a lot of these on because there's different flowers on here and I want them all to get some. Hi, Penny. Let's see, anywhere else? Maybe one right here. Do you guys see another spot that needs this? I love this dark blue on this. See, on that last one, it overpowered it. This, it just all blends in. And I love it. All right, I think that's good enough. All right, so there's the stamping. Now we're going to do I'm actually going to stamp off a couple of times with this so I get all the ink off of here. So Penny, I started my thought. I don't know if I finished it, but we're taking ugly scrapbook paper and turning it pretty. This is the first one we did. We started with this ugly thing and we ended with this. Isn't that cool? All right, so now we want to do some stenciling. What stenciling should we use? I think we want it to be kind of subtle and either brown or a green. I'll let you guys pick. And we could do this one again. Or I've got some big circles, some little circles, some chevrons. This would be pretty, this doily on top of, or even this with the squares, if it was not a real heavy print on it. Let me pull this one out because I think this one might. If we did browns and did some patterning with that. Yeah, that is a blueprint sketch. I want to try this one because I really, someone said small dots. Yeah, we could do that. Some of the flowers already have dots in them though. Here's a small dot. Let me try this one first. And then if we want to add dots over that, we certainly can do that. But I do want to do it in Should I use iced spruce or vintage photo? Which one? Mimi, which one? Iced spruce or vintage photo? Or Penny? I'm sorry, I'm going to take that back. You got to pick a lot of colors on the last one. Penny, vintage photo or iced spruce over this one? What do you think, Penny? Well, Kel came in before Penny got in, so we're going to go with the iced spruce. Oh, Penny says vintage. Okay, I had asked her, so let me go with the vintage. And oh yeah, I like this actually. And we can put some small dots on here too. Doesn't mean we just have to do one. No worries, Penny. Maybe we can do some little dots with the iced spruce. Yeah, this is very subtle. You don't see a lot of it, but it's pretty cool. I like the vintage on this because it's light. It's not like overtaking the whole piece. Let me see where else. We don't have any down here at the bottom. There, we've got some there. I think that's good. And I just put my finger in the paint. Hang on. Okay, I'm not actually getting too bad. Okay, small dots. Let's see what I've got for small. Oh, there's where I got it from. I got paint on my stencils. Hang on. Wipe that off. Now I'm getting this turquoisey color all over me. Okay, do you want small dots like in a circle? Because I do have this that I could put little small, actually maybe a bigger one. I could put small dots with a circle in a circle shape, or I could just randomly put small dots all over. What do you guys think? Random or in a circle? Here we go. Here's the small dots. Okay, random or in a circle? Tell me what you think. First person to answer, I'm going with that. Random, okay? This is going to be, holy cow, I got that paint everywhere. Okay. You know, you can wash these brushes out. I periodically wash them out And then I start over with my colors because I get them all mixed up. All right. Iced spruce is right here. I'll start up here at the top, and I'll put some down, and then you guys can tell me if you oh yeah, that's nice. Yep. I'm just putting these down random. They might, but it's just one more layer, and the splatters won't go everywhere. That's the thing about mixed media. If you guys have never done mixed media, and they kind of tell you this when you watch the how-to videos, is that you just put down layers, and some layers will show, some layers will get covered up. You don't really worry about that. You just kind of do it, and then however it comes out is how it comes out. All right, so there's that. Now, shall we do splatters? Not splatters, but dripping paint before I put the splatters on. Paint before splatters, dripping, or ink, or paint. Let's see what I've got over here. Oh, we haven't done any texture paste yet. Well, we probably shouldn't do texture paste on this one because it's got all the cutouts. Oh, we have 2 minutes left. Let's finish up this one. Should we put ink or I've got this blue, cerulean blue ink that I could just drip at the top and let it drip down. What do you guys think of that? You don't think we should put ink on it? Okay, we won't put ink on it. What color splatters? White, black, gold? What color splatters do you guys want? No dripping paint. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everybody else is saying splatters too. So what color splatters shall we have? Gold would be pretty on here. Yep. This is my favorite way to do gold splatters, the Heidi Swap gold. Okay, let's move everything back as much as I can. Gold, 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 everybody's saying. All right, here we go. And I want to get quite a few because, again, we're going to cut out these flowers. Look what I just did, you guys. Look what I just did. Oopsie. I'm going to have another paper towel to play with. I know, but look at the paper towel now with all that gold on it. And then actually, this almost looks like gold leaf on these flowers. So no harm, no foul. I don't know why I did that. I tipped it over. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think it'll look cool down here. All right, I think I've got gold on everything now. I mean, everything. All right, let's, including, look at that. I should take a picture of that and cut it out and use it in one of my random glue book. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, somebody take a screenshot of that for me and send it to me. Somebody get a screenshot? Tell me if anybody got a screenshot. Well, I can go back. You guys aren't talking much today. I hope somebody got a screenshot of that. All right, let's dry this up a bit and then punch out some of these flowers. Oh, good. Thank you, Tammy. Because I think even the negative of this, you could glue it onto another 12 by 12 and have like a different color coming through and use that as a, cut it in half and make a page out of it or something. I think you could do something with that. And I think this looks cool down here where I spilled it. Happy accidents. All right, let's punch out some flowers and then we'll end it on that. All right. Okay, here's this one, and it's got little lines in it so you can fold it and make it dimensional. Right, but there's that one. Put a gem in the middle, but look at that. There's one. Here's the other one that oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. So you're all not all going to have this same cutout sheet like I have here, but you could take a sheet like this that's all altered and then run it through a die cutting machine and cut out random, turn it upside down and run it through where you don't see what's coming out. Look at that with the gold. See the gold on it? So this was a sheet of little flowers that I would probably not have used. Some of these don't want to come out real good. I'll have to take my craft knife and help them along. But I'll punch out the ones I can. Yeah, you guys like this? And then I can also take a like a black pen and go around them. And you can go around them a couple of times. Could take a gold pen, that would be cool. And just go around them a few times and make some messy petals on them. And imagine if you did that with a gold There, look at how cool that is. You could do it with a gold pen. I think I might have a gold pen. Oops. Here's a gold pen. I don't know if there's that silver. That one's silver. I thought I had a gold pen. It might have run out of ink and I might have thrown it. Yeah, I don't have that one anymore, but I'll have to get one. But yeah, you can put stuff around them. You can obviously ink around the edges. This is still kind of tacky, so it's not dried completely, but there's another one. These are just so much fun. I might have to do another sheet like this with maybe some different colors on it. Yeah, a lot of these aren't punching out. I'm going to have to go around them and use the craft knife to help out. But remember we put that stamp on there that had the leaves, like you can see it. This one you can really see it on. You can see the leaves there. You can see the little random dots that we did, gold splatters on that one. So they've all got it doesn't look like much from the whole sheet, but once you start, look at that. Isn't that great? And it's got the text stamping there in the background. So this is, for those of you who have never played with mixed media, this is very mixed media-ish. Because it's just got layer upon layer. Here's that stencil I used that had the lines in it. You can see a little bit of that. It's just got a little bit of everything. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty. Let me pull up the other one and we'll put some splatters on that one too. Look at that one. How you got the dark blue. Those are just cool. All right, so I'm going to set this aside and I'll cut out the rest of them. But there's a couple of ideas on how to use up old crappy paper you don't want. All right, what color splatters do we want on this? Do you want gold on this one as well? Do you want red? Do you want white? What, Mimi, this was kind of the colors that you picked out. What kind of, oh, don't go yet, Mimi. What color splatters? Are you, the rest of you guys can pick it. What color splatters would y'all like? Black, we could put black splatters on it. Yeah, yeah, I love these flowers. I love the colors in them. I love them. Black, okay. We'll put black splatters. You guys say a prayer for me that I can put these on without ruining this thing, because I'm really bad when it comes to that. Tube thing is my best. Now, what do I need, a big brush or a little brush to do good splatters? This one I left in the water dried out and I left it in too long. A little brush, okay. Like a little tiny brush, or a little brush like this. Is that the right size? Well, everybody had asked for some splatters, so I think Mimi did too. Like even smaller than that, Cheryl? Like that? All right, I'm going to try this one. See, and I can't. All right. There's that with some black splatters on it. Not many. I'll put a little bit more on here. All right, that's good enough. Now, shall we put gold on there too, or white, or any other color on there? We could put some white because we've got some white in the background. Bye, Penny. Have a great day, Penny, my friend. Okay, Nydia. You guys think any other color splashes, or should we just leave it at this? I kind of like it with the black. In fact, I really like it with the black. All right. Is that good? All right. Everybody's leaving. It's time to go. I'm going to leave it like that. And thank you all. Thumbs up if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.